Hello, chat. Are we on? Okay. Yeah. I think we're good. Okay. Hi, chat. Hello. This song's sad as fuck. Alright, chat. Hi's up, hello. How's everybody doing? Hope you guys are all doing good. Good afternoon, good morning to you guys. Like always, today it is another coffee stream, another music reaction from you guys in the Discord. I am not gonna lie, I will admit it. I am tired. I'm pretty tired. I just woke up. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I just woke up, so I would try my best. we're gonna be relaxing today. We'll just see how things go, man. So I'll try my best, guys. Give me a second. I might be more relaxed today, like more laxed out, you know. Yo, what up, Addict? What's up, man? Good to see you. Okay, chat, you guys ready? Okay, it is time. It is time. So this is the first one we're gonna listen to. Give me a second. I'm gone. You guys don't see me. Y'all just see food. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I just need to pull up context. I don't want to pull the Discord, the whole Discord thing up. Don't want to do that. We don't want to do that now. Hello, Termina. Hello, chat. Okay, I will read context. I'll try my best to read it if it does pop up. It doesn't seem like much of these got context. Okay, all right, chat. All right. We need to wake up. I'm very tired today. I'm not gonna lie. Woo! But hold on, man. How was Wuthering Way though? That shit was fire. I've been thinking about it. Okay, let me drink my coffee really quick. I know I'm stalling. Holy stalling. I know. Oh God. Oh, I needed that, chat. Okay. So on today, all right, let's begin. So on today's official soundtrack recommend on the list today, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 16. We have 16 soundtrack. The list today, we're gonna start from Atelier, and we're gonna end off with Bloodborne. So very, very exciting. I just want to know how the whole thing is gonna take us. It's gonna be a whole nother emotional roller coaster of a ride, you know. So today I keep saying it, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get into depth too much. I'll try not to get into depth too much because I kind of backtrack a lot when I talk. I've been listening to myself. I get tired myself sometimes. Like I'm like, holy, like can I get to the fucking point? Now, even I tell myself I heard it sometimes when I view my VODs and shit. But yeah, we'll just try to see how we go and how we feel initially, and then we'll just end off from there, and then we just vibe today for real. Okay, so the first one on the list today we gotta catch up is Atelier Sophie, the Alchemist of the Mysterious Books DX. There is no context. Liale Sia. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is, Chad. But it's right there. Lower it just a little bit. Volume's good. I'm gonna lean back a little bit today. Ooh. Oh, well, that's crazy. The beginning it was like near, and then now it's like Blast Blue. Okay. Wow, that's crazy. Hold on. I'm gonna do a really quick pause. That is 6-minute track. Holy shit. Do you guys not hear that, chat? That's fucking insane. Like how fast the beat and like the electric guitar, everything's playing in the back, and it is rushing you like a fight, like a battle, right? A battle for an adventure of like a cause. And the singing back there is so like it's almost, how do I explain this to the best way in my ability? It's almost like a Christmas carol. So I don't know if that represents the vibe of these people, or the vibe of the character themselves, or maybe their tradition, or something's going on in the game that, you know, we just don't know. But the singing back there is really, yeah, it's really Christmas carol-y. It almost feels like a push to, you know, let's just listen. my brain is not there, but it's like, it's right there. I just can't say it. You hear how positive that sound? Doesn't it sound like a Christmas carol? Like, it's very positive. Okay, so now it. It shifted a little bit. Now that singing almost feels like for a greater good, you know? Very uplifting. Ooh, there it was. There it is. Yeah, I was waiting for that. Okay, hold on. That electric guitar waking me up. Those joints so cool. Yo, what's up, man? Good morning. Ooh, hold on. That electric guitar going kind of crazy. Oh, he going off. Oh my god. Like, that did not match the cute looking character here. That did not match that. I was expecting more like a more cheerfully melody, something like that. But that went off. Yeah, it did. It took off. That shit was good. You gotta love that. Don't judge it too early. I do love that the church bell chime in the back. Ooh, that's cool. Hold on. Wow, they added the wind effect. Oh man, that's so cool. So between that break, they added that wind effect. It gives you like an isolation feeling, right? Like a very isolation feeling. Maybe hope is disappearing, or maybe you're fighting for a greater good and you're losing and you're just in despair. And you have this really empty spot right here. And I like that, how they slowed everything down. And they introduce, like, it almost feels like an organ, but it's not, right? But then I don't know what instrument that was. But then it gives you a feel of like something of a higher being or a higher cause. It gives you that feeling. And then it spiked up right after that. That's so fucking cool. That's so cool. Like it almost had like a story lead up to it. That was really cool. You gotta love that. Oh, hold on. Y'all been on a road. Y'all been on the road for the electric guitar. Ooh. Yes, give me the blast blue. Oh my god, that's so heroic. That's cool how it just ended off. It just cuts off. That is so cool, chat. That is so cool. It just cuts off like bada bum, boom. Right? It cuts off. And that's cool. That's a good feeling. It's like curtain closed. There's no lead up. There's no sadness. There's no positivity. There's no cliffhanger. It just ends off. It's like, this is the melody. This is the soundtrack. And after this is all you're getting. This is the whole thing. Very, very fucking cool. Very nice. So it doesn't lead me to think of anything else otherwise, you know. I mean, that electric guitar go hard. And I love it how when the electric guitar, when it's his time to shine, I feel like that electric guitar probably represents heroicism and the hero of this game. And I feel like whenever they come up, the electric guitar comes forward, everything else in the back, it, like, even especially the humming, like the singing, the choir, they were really low in the back, just supporting it very gently. And it gives it to, if you look at this from a video game perspective, it almost feels like the vocal, the angelic vocal became the people, the NPC that are now supporting you. And now the electric guitar became the hero. And before that, they almost had like a role reversal. It's so cool. That's badass. The Alchemist of the Mysterious Books, huh? The game is 10 years old. Hey, Crystal, hello there. I see chat saw some. You guys were a little bit early. I really appreciate that. It's a turn-based game since the 90s. Damn, 90s. Ooh, that's my era, chat. Bless the 90 babies. Okay, so that was that. Atelier Sophie. Oh my god, chat. I am trying to wake up, okay? Okay, so all right. Forgive me. Okay. I'm trying, guys. I should have never took a like an hour nap. I took an hour nap. That fucked me up. I should have just stayed up. Okay, so we got Uma Musume, daily 1 debut race and last spurt. Now, we played this game a lot, right? A decent amount of time, and this is huge for you guys. And this is interesting because while we play, I can't really hear the music. Like, I'm so interested in like the how do you say it? The announcement, like you know what I'm saying? Go to shipper first day. You know, that's all I hear. But it's so cool, right? So I finally let's sit down, listen to this. Yeah, my bad, chat. Excuse my my jokes today. My jokes is not there. Love this game, by the way. Have I watched the anime? I have not. Chat, you know what we could do, by the way? Hold on, let me pause. This is not music related, but what we can do, we could probably do, I don't know, like watching the anime Uma Musume will copyright me, but we could do a like a like a project stream for watching the anime if you guys want me to, because I could just watch it and just hang out, drink and shit. If you guys want me to do that, we that could become a thing. Yeah, it can. But we'll see. It might throw my algorithm off though. I don't know. I might not even do that. Maybe we could do it on Discord. Okay, let's continue. I love Uma Musume's soundtrack. It's so positive, man. Like, this is so welcoming. I love that. Yo. It does. You guys hear that? The clap. Love that. It's so it's so cheering. Oh, that's so sick. Love that. Builds up tension. Back to we just gonna do what we gotta do, chat. Ooh. I love this part, this section right here. It's like, I love that section though, that part right there, like the bump 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 bump, right? It's really quiet. I love this quiet section because it it gives you that feeling of freedom. It gives you that feeling of like you're in control. And then there's it's almost like if I was to compare that to a horse racing game, I will compare it to pacing. That sounds like pacing right there, right? And it's such a vast open feeling that it makes you feel like you could breathe. You know, you have breathing time, which is great, right? Because every intense soundtrack or every situation that you're in, whether you're listening to a workout soundtrack, you need breathing time sometime, you know. And then this is great. It has that in there. And it goes back. That's so cool. It's so party like. Okay, so that was okay. This is the last spurt right here. Wow, that's so cool. Oh shit. So what just happened there? They had the same motif. They just tune it up in such a higher pitch, and you can hear the winds and the whistles. Like it's just like gambare, keep pushing, you almost there, you know, like oh you got this shit. It's so positive. Hear the drums back there. It's like welcoming you. You hear that? Da, 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 da. For those trumpets, so cool. So cool. You get a little silliness right there. Oh, but you do hear that tension for the piano. Bum, bum, bum. How cool is that? Man, that was so cool. The shift and the transition, like it's so pleasing to the ear. And I truly honestly mean this when I say Uma Musume soundtrack. Whenever you listen to it, it just puts a smile on your face because of how positive it is, how welcoming it is, and how like goofy and grand it is. You know, like I was, it's kind of goofy and grand. Like you don't take it serious, but at the same time, the soundtrack take you serious in your competition, and they just want you to win. You know, like they don't want you to lose. And I feel like that is like the main thing about Uma Musume soundtrack. It's just like, you got this. Like they are the homie that they're your spotter. If you guys do bench press, they your spotter. Like they got your back. It's always like that. So it puts a smile on my face every time. I really like Uma Musume soundtrack. It's really, really goofy and funny. Really, really cool. I love it, man. Like they're just like so festive. So festive. So that was Uma Musume Daily 1. Was that a debut race plus the last spurt? So that was the last spurt of the final before you reach the ending. That was really, really cool. I like that. Okay, so this one right here. So for context. Oh, thank you. Chatters, one of you guys, well not chatters, but okay, you guys say here's something easy on your ears, even though it's from a rhythm game. Thank you. I appreciate that you guys even care about my ears. I really appreciate that. that's great. Have I been complaining that my ear hurts? So this is Otto Clef, the Chariot Revival. What game is this? Figros? Main chapter 8? I don't know what game that is, chat, but if you guys say it's pleasing to the ear, I'll believe it. Oh, my bad. You guys literally told me it's a rhythm game. My bad. Here I go again with that bullshit. Y'all trolling. Nah, it's cool. It's so funny. Hey, y'all hear that? Oh wow, hold up. It's funny because this is called the Chariot. I actually do hear that in there. That's wild. Like it's such a playful kind of like a circus, you know. It's such a circusy feel to it. And you have everything going so fucking fast. Although I was taken aback. Easy to the ear, chat. Thanks for trolling me. But this is a great soundtrack, by the way. It's really complex. There's a lot of layering going into here, and I think it's really cool. You hear it's such a hype piece, because what sold it to me as a hype piece, right? And I'm listening to it. It's the background. Everybody hyping it up. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, you know, you can hear that back there. It's really low, but it's so good. It's hype. The legends are go fucking crazy too. Right there. Boom, 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 boom. It's so playful. Okay, they built it up like that and they ended off like that. Yo, hold up. That was just fun, man. That was a very fun piece. I really appreciate the troll. But more importantly, I think that this piece was cool. This was a cool piece. It was really fun to listen to. I fully enjoyed that. Yo, what up, Kapu? Good morning. Good morning. How you been? How you guys been, chat? I hope you guys been good. Okay, I will say I am awake. I'm awake now. I'm up now. I'm up, chat. So that was, oh god, flashbangs. Okay, next we have from the arcade rhythm game, My. Oh, this is a Japanese arcade game. Oh, okay. All right. Wait. It's so bright. There's a lot going on. Ooh. I gotta stop looking at it. Alright. I'll just watch it. I hear the accordion synths. Now you mentioned it. Okay. Okay, hold on. There's still a little bit more. It's just, oh, fuck, Sega. Ooh, that was kind of close. Hopefully that doesn't do anything. Okay, it is bright. It's very bright. So let me tone that down just by lowering it down a little bit. Okay, so it's very bright. Okay, the like what I thought about that soundtrack, like it was so complex. There was so much shit going on there that I didn't really like had time to like really. It's not like it's one of those soundtrack where you can't really pause it and like speak on it too much. You know, it's just like it's like never ending. It's never ending. It's constantly moving. It's constantly going. And then I feel like if you pause it, there's no good space. It's gonna kind of ruin it, you know. And then how fast it was going to, like it's such a like the rhythm of it. So you guys did say this is a rhythm game from an arcade. The rhythm of it, I feel like this is a hard one because of how fast the pacing, how fast the beat, everything was going, how it's pushing you. There's a lot of synth, like you guys are saying right there. The singing is so like angelic and is very innocent that it makes me think that if like the game character in here in themselves, like this is just such like a it's like a heavenly piece. If I was to ever had to say anything about it, because of you can hear the bell chimes, you can hear like I think you could kind of hear a little bit of organ back there a little bit, but it wasn't too like pronounced. But then everything itself is just screaming heaven, like honestly. It's just, and it's so bright, and then it's just, yeah, it's an interesting piece because it's very fast, and to use that to boost you as a player, I think that's the most important part. I think and if you hear a soundtrack like this and you're using it to play in an arcade, it's very deceptive. It's very it could deceive you a little bit in a way, right? Because you're hearing this overwhelmingly positive piece. Everything is very happy, but you're playing and you're probably losing, right? And then you're like, oh fuck, I can't, like, oh damn it, like it's just like, if you're losing, you don't have this sudden rush of like a hard bass to push you, right? To push you, and you listen to it and it's like a badassness. You're like, okay, all right, we're gonna do this, you know, get your blood pumping, right? Imagine losing to like a really cute soundtrack. You're just like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's a very deceptive, I can't even fucking say that word, but it's very deceptive. You know, I'm gonna drink my coffee. Hold up. Jesus Christ. But yeah, y'all get it. Y'all get what I'm saying. So yeah, very, very cute soundtrack. Very fast. Very fast. Next we have is Cerberus. Memento Mori. What is that? 4. The Thunder. I'm fucking slow. This is another flashbang, ain't it? Okay, so we got Cerberus, The Thunder, Memento Mori. I'm very, you know, chat, it's so funny how we started with the Memento Mori little things going on. Dude, like, we listed to so many of these that I feel like I'm actually really looking forward to this one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Is this the 5th song? I believe so. I believe it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is the 5th song, correct? All right, let's get it, chat. Love it. It's so low. I had to turn it up. Really? What up, Ortress? What's up, man? What's up, guys? Welcome in. Wow, that's interesting. It starts off with that, like a tribal flute, eh? Beautiful harp.
I've just pretended. Can't trust anything, can't trust nobody else. I've dyed this world gray. That's the price I pay for what I've done to you. The colorless skyways down on me. The foggy lights, shadows are calling. Left all alone. Oh, where should I go now? I'm just staring straight at the clouds. I plead and cry, call your name like falling thunder. Close my eyes and hear your voice. Can I just embrace you?
Oh my god, that's cool. I gotta talk about that. Hold on. We gotta talk about that. What I just heard right there. That is so cool, chat. Y'all gotta hear that before we lose it. When she say cry and do something like a thunder, do you guys hear that boom? Boom. Thunder. It's back there. Like, listen to that.
I plead and cry, call your name like falling thunder. Close my eyes and hear your voice. Can I
That's thunder. They use the bass like it's a thunder. That's crazy. That's correct. They use the bass as a thunder.
memories? I won't say forgive me. Words can't describe my heart. I'm wishing upon a star. Take me far away to where she's waiting for me.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So I pretended.
Okay, that's just cool.
Before I broke, before I hurt myself, I fought the fearful days, even though I was so
love the build up.
Has disappeared once again. I sing alone, call your name like wailing thunder.
Now everything's merging here for the big climax. Really cool.
You feel all alone, other places to go. I won't say, stay with me. Words can't describe my heart. I'll just dream of being with you. Take me to the place where my wishes will come true.
I love this. Oh my god, hold on. Oh, they didn't just do that.
Can you hear my voice? Call your name like falling thunder. Now I wipe away my tears tomorrow.
Beautiful.
I can go. I still regret that I couldn't say goodbye with a warm embrace. But I wish upon a star. And I'll call your name till I can see you again.
You hear this? The adventure. Oh my god. Hold on, man. We have to. Whoa. Y'all can't just hit me with this piece and get away with it. Let me see. A girl who lost her sweet older sister when fear violently unhinged her power. Don't fuck with her sister, chat. She gonna go crazy. So that was really beautiful. Let's listen to the end of that, and I kind of want to talk about that.
Memento Mori.
Bro, the strings in this soundtrack is beautiful. The strings in this soundtrack is wonderful. The lyrics is really powerful. And I think what makes the lyric powerful is the bass that is supporting the lyrics in the back. Because every time when she say ba 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 dum, and then you just hear like boom, boom. You know, it just puts a bigger impact when their singers, whenever they say they're done with their verse, right? They're done with like bar for bar, and you have that just to like emphasize, like it just makes the lyrics that much more impactful just because they did that. And the harp, by the way, the harp is goated. The harp was the one from the beginning to the middle to the end, and it was there from the beginning to the end. And that harp was a very important role, is a very important key role into this whole soundtrack, because the harp probably represented the soul and the love between both of these sisters, and for their tribe, or like from their hometown, or like their family. That is the soul of that connection. And I feel like the harp, that's why it was like there all the way. It was very, very important. So I was listening to maybe like whenever the harp was gonna disappear, it never did, which is beautiful, because even she lost her sister, right? Probably, and you could feel the climax. That's probably when push come to shove, and this character probably did like a Super Saiyan power up. But then you still hear the harp in the back, and that means because, you know, she still hold her sister very dearly, or like her reason, right? Her love. And it's very cool to hear that. And not just that, chat, like when you hear like the other stuff in the back, right? Was it like the flute and all of that? The strings are so pretty. The violin was so pretty, chat. Oh my god. Like that violin would carried you through her adventure. And it was so sorrowful. There was so much pain a little bit in that. And I hope that I'm able to rewind this and really play that one really cool part where the strings was just like, it was so sudden. Like there was a certain pause and the violin was like bum, like it hits you and you're just like, oh shit. And it just took you on an adventure. Like it's so good. It's like a sudden outburst of like emotion, a certain outburst of the adventure, like like an ultimatum. That's like an ultimatum feeling from that string. It's so cool. Let's see if we can do it. I think it's right here. My bad.
Has disappeared once again. I sing alone.
My bad, chat.
So I pretended.
Let me lower that. Where the fuck was it? I give up. Okay, it's all right. It's all right. I give up. So that was Cerberus for the Thunder. My oh my, what a beautiful, beautiful song. That was 2 years ago too. By Momentum Mori, I truly think that Momentum Mori does have really good soundtrack with lyrics, like really, really good. I'm very happy that we even started off on this like Momentum Mori train. I don't even know how it happened, but I'm very, very like happy that we started covering it. You know, it's great. I kind of want to see other creators like cover this also. I want to see their reaction, just to see what they truly feel from it. But yeah, man, the instrument in this song was really beautiful. I like it. Really, really touching. Okay, there was a lot of sorrow in there. There really was, and it was kind of masked behind the happy stuff, you know, like the adventure. So it's almost like that character in herself. It's good when I'm still talking about it. like the sadness was hidden, you know, like it's that character been holding in the sadness as she traveled the whole time. That's a strong-willed character, man. And if this is the younger sister, man, she been through it. So this is Kether Battle. I don't know what this is. Lowland. What is this, chat? Oh, the Library of Ruina? Okay. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Yeah, okay. Let me. I had to take a moment to really soak that one in, because it was kind of like all over the place, but it kind of wasn't at the same time, because it has such a groovy beat to it. It's almost like the attitude of this character. I don't know who this guy is, Kether. I don't know who this is. This is Kether Battle 1. So it's telling me that, and it is called Kether Battle. I don't know why I do that. So this is a battle theme, and you could just feel the hypeness of this fight, right? But then, oh, is Roland okay? But then you can hear the passion behind this this boss, or this battle right here, right? Whoever that, because the Library of Ruina, you guys say they fight us, right? So if they're fighting us, you can hear the passion behind this. This guy is cool. You're right. You can hear that because of the suave beat. You can hear like ba-ba-dum, ba-ba-dum. Like it's really cool, right? But then you have this string back there. It's that ba-da-da-da. It's really like kind of like for like a really good reason. And it has such a like maybe this guy Roland, you guys are saying, has like probably lost a lot of people in his life, and he's probably fighting for the greater good of whatever it is, right? Because that's like the main theme. But then you could just hear the people that he lost during the battle going forward. You know what I'm saying? Like you could just hear the sacrifices and the resolve he's trying to do. So that's what I hear right now. And I want to see how it's going to turn around for Battle 2 and Battle 3. So I'm expecting a shift, a more heroic shift, by the way. Like this just feels like you could just feel his cadence. You could just feel how cool he is. You could feel like, you know, like a little bit of the background of this guy. But then now I want to hear maybe he's going to push it further. Maybe he's going to have a moment of realization. Maybe he might have a moment of light to push even harder, right? So that's what I'm expecting. So let's finish that up. Right there. Like you for the string. That's where the emotion comes from. Oh. That was loud. Okay, so this is a battle 2. Oh my god. That's literally electronic generated piano for sure. Oh, there's the theme. I really like this back and forth between the electric generated piano. You guys not too, you guys, that's a legit piano. If that's a legit guy playing the piano, I would be really impressed because it almost sounds too crisp. It sounds a little bit too crispy for me. Like the way how the piano was playing, it was like there's no downtime. So I just feel like that's probably electric generated. But I mean we don't know, right? But then I do like how it almost like it feels like the violin and the piano, like they're talking with each other. It almost feels like that. It almost feels like an argument. And I've noticed this a lot about Library Ruina soundtracks, right? That you guys been making me listen to. Like a lot of these soundtrack, they have this argument between like this back and forth between instruments, and it's really cool. You know, it's like a call and response, and then you do this, you do this, you do this, you do this, and you can hear that in there. And whenever like a soundtrack is produced like this, it's really cool when you listen to it because it gives you context a little bit about the end game, like what's happening in the game. And I think that that's just awesome. So that's just kind of what I want to talk about. You hear that? You hear that self-assuring right there? But that it's just so like self-validation right there for himself. You do have a little bit of sorrow back there too though by the piano. Bum bum, like it's so on the lower note and you can hear a little bit of the echoing. That gives you a little bit like a distant feeling, and it makes you feel like you still a little bit on the sad part. Oh, that's like a swell. That's like a swell coming out, like maybe anger. Everything's been so like high and positive, really high energy. Okay, so that's this third phase. Right off the bat, third phase, right off the bat, this sounds desperate to me. The violin sounds really desperate this time. Maybe on the verge of losing, maybe on the verge of trying to break through to you. But that's just, it's just right in your face. You can hear how desperate that violin sounds. So I'm guessing this guy is turning it up a notch, and he really wants things to change. So let's hear that. The piano is doubling down. You still have this argument between them. That sounds like shouting to me. There's probably a moment of argument and shouting right here because everything is just so overpowering that piece. So it almost sounds like shouting over everything else in the game. Ooh. You hear that despair? Ba-dum. Da-da-da-da. Like it's a little bit of despair in there. You still got that cool attitude. Climaxing down, spiraling. Wow, that's cool. Okay, so for the violin, what I hear right there, I hear shakiness. You can hear that. It's like da 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 da. Right? It sounds, the desperate is really peaking right now, and you can hear this guy's he's wavering. I don't know, like that sounds kind of bad to me. Like it's not a good thing. I want to see where it ends off. Yeah, it just ends off right there. That's fucking insane. Like it doesn't even have a, I kind of wish it, I kind of wanted to last just a little bit longer, maybe another like 10 second, and give me like a finale, like a final resolution, or like whatever happened, because that was really interesting. Because the third phase just peaked up, and then the third phase right here, it became a very desperate piece. This is really desperate, and it's kind of like what I was thinking. So it's good that it kind of went that route, because it plays an important role of coming in here full of confidence, want to do everything, coming in here, want to change the future, want to do stuff, and coming over here, now you're really double thinking. Now you're very conscious, and you're very struggling right now. And yeah, it's a really good like build up piece right here. It's really good. So for him, for them, not for us, but for them. So and you can hear a lot of the arguments in there. Really cool piece. So Kether Battle, chat. That was Kether Battle for Library Ruina. So yeah, they got a lot of those. They got a lot of those, chat. So a lot of the back and forth. I do like the back and forth, by the way. I think it's really interesting, because when you hear pieces like that, chat, it makes you imagine. It makes you imagine who's arguing, who's not arguing. Okay, so this one doesn't have any context. So I'm just gonna read the title. White Dream Cocoon, Recordando El Pasado. What the fuck? I can't read that. So Umineko no Naku Koro ni Chiru. I don't know. Episode 8. Don't even know what that is. Is this a game? Or is this an anime, chat? Please don't sneak drop an anime in here. But I'm pretty sure this is from a game. I trust you guys. Ooh. Ooh, hold on, chat. I'm sitting back to this one. Oh my god, that's so pretty. Hold up. That's so pretty. What language is that? Can you hear the drama in that? Her vocal, like when she does da 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 da, like it has like a very dramatic vibrato in there, and a lot. Now hold on, I could be wrong, right? I'm going into dangerous territory here. I'm not an opera singer, and I'm not a music composer. I got no background, right? Just a normal guy listening to music, and majority of the time whenever I hear pieces and works like this, whenever like a singer, they sing it in that type of way, they tend to, this is how they make the drama in the vocal. That's how they do it. They put it into that, and just by hearing that, you can hear the trouble in this game. You know, you can hear the drama in this game, and you can hear how like fucked up the situation in the game is, between maybe mystery, between shrouded by conflict. And majority of the time whenever there's plays and there's like you know, like you go to an opera concert or whatever, all of that, they tend to use this type of vibrato, this type of way of singing. I don't know what they call it, but it's really, really good. Beautiful. Below that. That's pretty. That's like the very angelic tone. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, that's so cool. I love that. Oh my god. Okay, so if y'all didn't understood that part, how I felt from that, they could have went bum ba-da-dum bum bum, and as that instrument, the violin or the viola, as it picked up, they could have ramped it up, right? They could have added the drums, they could have added all of the crazy effect to really make that, to like dramatic it, right? Make it really grand, make it really fucking crazy. But they did not. What they did right there, they extended it. They extended it, and they carried it over. And when they carried it over and they add the vocals in the back, it gives you another layer of the drama. So they're extending the drama over, not to be too crazy, but to let you know there's more in here than what you see. So it's letting you know, right? It's like somebody guiding you, like don't go over here yet. There's more. It's kind of like that. It's so cool. Hold up, what the fuck? I like that actually. Ooh. She's explaining. I love how they're extending all of these notes. Everything, they're extending it. It's very extensive. Wow. Oh, that's so gorgeous. Hold up. That's so beautiful, man. That is so good. I just had to appreciate that. Like, I really did. I love it. Cut everything off. And the way how she was singing right there, her operatic voice, you know what she did, chat? She literally just did what she gotta do. But like her vibrato, she made it more, and again, like more drama. But it's more prettier, like more prettier this time. I love that little segment right there. And then now everything just kicks in. Now this is the climax. It's almost like a sense of justification, justifying everything. What happened? Uh-oh. Did someone die? Did someone die in the game chat? I feel like there was death in the game. You cannot tell me that did not sound like a prayer at the end. A prayer for like a funeral. It could, because you could hear the angelicness of it, and you could hear the like a churchy feeling from it, right? For the organs and everything that you're seeing. But it's so, that was very despair. And it's very interesting to me how such a pretty piece, such a piece that wants to justify, it wants to be heard, chat. Like, I feel like this piece wants to be heard. Everything about it, the singing, the melody, the way how they carry themselves, it's like a voice that wants to be heard. And it's really interesting to me how the ending ended off in such like a bad note. That makes me wonder, maybe this message never got across. This is how I feel, like, personally from it. That was very pretty. Oh my god. Are they okay? I gotta read this. Give me a second, chat. Hold up. Are they okay? Everybody's crying. What happened here? The tears won't stop? Oh, it's a novel. Okay. I prefer not to speak. What happened? That is very sad. Oh my god. Okay, White Drink Cocoon. That's a really good piece. That was gorgeous, man. Oh my god. God damn it. It's such a conflicting feeling for me, chat, as a listener, right? Whenever I hear a music from a video game and it's so beautiful, in the back of my mind, I almost tell myself, please do not end like that. Please do not have a really sad ending, like a boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? Or like a very sad cello in the back. I'm like, oh no, like what happened? You know, it will make me feel like that. But a part of me is all like, please have it. You know, I don't know. Maybe maybe that's just a weird feeling how I think. Damn it. I don't know what happened in there, but I hope they're okay, man. So A Piran EP is the next one, chat. Reverse 1999 numbers. We are getting in there, chat. We are sliding in to reverse 1999 territory. Is this gonna impress me? I don't know, man. That other piece was set the bar goddamn high.
One is thinking, two is opinion, more, three is wisdom, making a whole. Everybody is a number. What are you? Four is power, making miracle. Five is passion, whose soul cycle. Six is harmony, add more notes. Seven's order, follow the rules. The numbers define the world we live in. In the numbers we find what we are meant to be. Let the numbers begin, telling our stories. You can see everyone, every spirit is a number. What are you? We are all numbers. 8 is charity. Ooh, 9 is restraint. Ooh, you keep. 10 is perfect. Everybody is a number. What are you? The number 0. No less, no more. Eternal center. Never move.
Chat, what the hell is this? What the Yo, what up, Virgilus? Hello there. First time in stream. Hey, yo, I appreciate it. Welcome in, chat. I hope you guys have a cozy time in here, because today we are going to be just hanging the fuck out and just listening to music. Oh my god, my news broadcasting voice came out. Holy shit. That woke me up. Good god. I feel like I remember something about the soundtrack, chat. Like, I'm pretty sure we listed as something with number. Like, there was the number, right? That's the character. Like, that was their code, right? I don't know too much about this one, but the one thing I will say is cool about this piece, like, it was kind of weird. We transitioned from the very like angelic, beautiful soundtrack to here. It's a whole roller coaster of emotion, right? It's so crazy. And then when you come to here, I do like the do 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 do. You know, that's pretty cool. It's very jammy. You know, very different. But I think it's just goofy. It's goofy how everybody is singing in here. Like, it just sounds goofy to me, but not in a bad way. It's just like goofy.
The number 0, standing alone, and you have to go back where you come from. Ooh, the numbers define the world we live in. In the numbers we find what we are meant to be. Let the numbers begin, telling our stories. You can see everyone, every spirit is a number. Who's she? 37 arcane.
That's just goofy to me. That's just goofy. I'm sorry, guys. Okay.
The truth in the cave we find the truth.
I will admit, every single instrument is made by the mouth. That's cool. I do like that. Like, everything you're hearing is made from the mouth. Really cool. And what type of singing, the music like organization, like when they organize music like this, what's it called, chat? I don't know what it's called, but people do that, right? When they make different noises, they mash everything together and then make a song out of it. No, I'm not dissing the style. Apelica? Oh, that's what it's called? Apelica? Okay. I'm not dissing style. I just think it's just goofy. That's it. It's just goofy. Acapella. Oh, acapella is... Okay, isn't an acapella like almost like a solo? Right? Solo, you had nothing else, right? This is really cool. I like how they make everything out of their mouth. Now, that I think is really awesome. But I still think it's goofy.
Number 0, no less, no more. Eternal center never moves. The number 0, standing alone. Everybody is a number. What are you? 1 is thinking, origin of all. 2 is opinion, reveal more. 3 is wisdom. Ooh, everybody is
I like the beatboxer guy in the back. Oh wow. Hold on. Who was that? That guy went extra low, chat. Ooh, hold on. Hey, he did that. That was cool. I really like that. Okay. Yeah, acapella singing without any vocals without any instrument. Yeah. So this was very unique. Not my type of music, but then it's really cool. Very talented. This is called Numbers, but like if we put it into like video game concepts, right? Like I'm pretty sure they're although I'm just clowning, but I'm pretty sure this gives a whole lot of meaning in reverse 1999, because I'm like, I know that the character, that's their number, right? Number 0, number 1, number 2, number 3, and the way how they're saying 5 is passion, who's soul cycle, they're explaining that character, right? And I think that puts it into context more important, and it makes the soundtrack more meaningful. It's like a soundtrack to give you lore, right? That's the kind of soundtrack that this is, and it's really, really cool. If they're able to do it like an acapella version, and they're able to do it like this, like self-generated, like sound and everything, just to give lore and background, everything to you guys, give you like some description of these characters. That's really cool. It's really unique, and it's really talented. I think it's a very unique soundtrack. The best way I could say that. So yeah, this is called Numbers, a Apeiron EP. Very cool. Like I don't know what happened here, but if I remember correctly, something really tragic happened to one of the numbers, if I remember correctly. Okay, so next we got main story 8. Oh, what is this? Oh my god, now that is context. Holy shit. That's a whole paragraph. Okay. All right, give me a second, chat. Okay, so I'll try my best. Context. In case you don't remember. Thank you. Yeah, I probably don't. This game fundamentally was a roguelike gacha game. Depending on what player do in each run, the story will change and lead to various endings. This is one of the endings. In the last video, some people say they want to know the text meaning, so this is for the only line of this video. Okay, this is spoiler. After that, the god fell into the small garden. Okay, so that's a little bit of spoiler right there. So thank you for the context. We'll listen with that in mind. So this is called God's Fall. Main story 8. Okay. Holy shit, that's a big gun. Whoa! What a cool intro. Oh my god. That's really cool. There's a lot of rewinding going on there. I'm trying not to look at the screen too much. my whole head turns. Oh, that was it? What? That was it? Oh, hold on. That was only, I did not, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. That was 1 minute and 9 seconds. I did, that was it. I was like, yo, all right, we about to get this a crazy good sound. Oh my God. Okay, so let's go back, right? Let's talk about the introduction right there. That was a little bit too soon. I apologize. That shit was kind of good. All right. So right off the rip, okay, guys. Straight up beautiful opera. Beautiful opera. Like, listen to this. Really fairy tale-y, right? And then so cool. Okay, okay, that was actually 30-second soundtrack. That's insane, bro. So that was really pretty how the intro with that opera just came in. That's really beautiful. Shout out to Mousy, by the way. Oh my god, chat. If y'all haven't been, I've been thinking about it, of the whole little ordeal thing, right? So this is not music related, just because I listened to her. I like her singing, right? Her opera. So when I hear this, it just reminds me a little bit of Mousy. That's it. So yeah. Shout out to that. Shout out to all the opera singer. My god, beautiful. That's so hard to do. I love her vibrato. Her cadence is really pretty, really uplifting, and it has so much meaning behind it. You know, like you could really feel the presence. It's like her aura is insane. And then when everything kicks in here with the bass, like you got all of that, you know, nice stuff kicking in there just to really make it more impactful. That's so wild. And it's called God's Fall. I'll tell you what else fall. The minute on the sound on this video fell off. I thought that was gonna be longer than that. So that was really cool. This is the main story 8. Really cool short soundtrack. Now chat, I'm gonna be totally honest with everybody, okay? For Limbus Company, the soundtrack, we have a list. One of you guys, was it, I forgot who made me the list, but I really appreciate it, is HSDFK, right? I forgot who it was in the Discord. I really appreciate that. But I've been giving, I lose track of this soundtrack in Limbus Company that we listen to. So I don't know if I heard this one or not, because they all look the same to me. Like all I see is Boss Battle 2, Canto something, you know? So I don't know if we already heard this, because we heard so many the Canto soundtrack. So I don't know if we already pre-heard this one. So VOD viewers, I apologize if we already heard it, but we'll just see. I had like 30 people recommend me like the same song. Okay, you know what? I don't think I've heard this one. Ooh. Wow. Let's talk about that really quick, chat. Let's talk about that. Oh wow, you feel the isolation in there. It's really like very isolated, and you feel the loneliness of this boss right here. You know, you could feel like everything that what the boss been through, or whatever's going on, or maybe the atmosphere or the field that you're fighting this boss in, like the history of the field. It's very it's sad, and you can hear the culture behind this land. You know, the reason why I say that is from those drums. I don't know what those drums are called, those tradition drums. You know, it's really beautiful. The violin too, it sells it. It sells it all. Whoa. That piano is fucked up. That piano is fucked up, chat. Can you guys hear that? Like the piano in the background. Like it gives you that very, like, it's almost like a feeling of it makes me breathe hard, you know, when I hear a soundtrack like this, that it just drags you deep, you know, into the abyss, man. And you could really feel the pain within this soundtrack from the piano. The piano did a great job. And that feeling from that beat from the piano that I was just talking about, like it's almost like a lot of video games use this kind of feel to it, not just video game but just in anime or like movie in general. Whenever they do this, like a dun 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 dun, 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 like a very like a motion of repeating cycle, it gives you that type of feel to it. But then at the same time, it makes you feel like you're related to the certain individual and all of the things that you've done in the past together and everything that you shared, you know, all of the emotion, all of the memories, you know, like it gives you such that, it gives you that type of feel. And when you hear that distortion, it makes you feel empty. It makes you feel regret. It makes you feel like you're emotionally tied to this. And that's what the effect that it gave me hearing this. And with all of the other instrument being played right now, it's so sad and depressing. I guarantee you, hold on, you guys could correct me after this, right, chat? And the VOD viewers in the comments, y'all could correct me. I could almost guarantee that this boss is a friend. Or somebody that has a emotional tie to the area they don't want to be a boss. Because ain't no way a boss fight is this fucking sad and lonely. This is good music composing. If they could direct me to think this way. Oh my god. Ooh. What? Wow, everything here is so heavy. Okay, that's interesting because the way how that was kind of going there, it almost have a lingering feeling of hoping of things maybe could still change. That's what I feel from that, honestly. Okay, let me read you guys chat. Spot on. Okay, thank you. I just be guessing. All this because a cow doesn't remember it. Is this about a cow? When my cow don't remember. Really? I want to look at this. Beats for when your cow doesn't recognize you. What happened? Boo-hoo, cow doesn't recognize me. Wait, actually, I don't want to distort. This is all about a cow? Dorang when he thinks about the actual state of his life without any delusional thinking for more than 5 seconds. I don't get it. Vegans when the cow they saved doesn't thank them. What the fuck? Is this about a cow? But it is very sad. It is very sad. It just makes it funnier. But that was a very good lightheart moment because I'm gonna be honest, listening to that piece right there, my heart was getting a little bit, I was getting dragged into that. I was getting dragged into that deep sorrow. The boss transformed into a cow centaur. Oh, really? Damn. Yeah, it's very. And the interesting thing here, chat. I know. I try not to keep it too boring. I try not to keep it to where I constantly repeat myself. But then the interesting thing, like when we listen to video game music like this, right? Like I don't want to make this to like an educational thing or like just stuff. But I just want to share my ideas sometime. Or what I think, but it's because it's so cool how like the more video game music you listen to, the more you start picking up like what these instruments and what these composers are intending to do, right? Because if you just listen in the game, you're just like, this sounds cool, this sounds cool, you know, I'll probably play in my car, I'll probably listen to it like during work or something. But then the more you listen to different varieties of video game music, the more you start sensing patterns. you start sensing patterns. Like you're like, okay, I think I kind of know what the composer is trying to lead me to think. And the more you listen to it, the more you learn music knowledge. It's insane. Like it's actually pretty wild. You know, you learn as you listen, and you really do some crazy shit. You know, you could be like, wow, you pick things up. And with this knowledge that you guys are picking up while listening to all of this different type of music, and like the way how they lead up, the way how they swell, when you play your like new games coming out, right? Or like you play like a certain part like in the video game story, you will probably connect that soundtrack, and you will probably feel way more in the game than certain individuals that will probably miss it or go right over their head, right? And that's called like a little bit of music knowledge, but then you're just more tuned to really tie yourself in there. And it's great. Like you, like I keep saying, like you bathe yourself in it, right? So that's just me. That's my little tangent. I don't know. I kind of went off. So Noita official soundtrack 07 Beat of the Cosmos from Grotto and Nilo Takalani. I can't fucking pronounce. What does that mean? Okay, for context, a pretty cool song for the game Noita. It's the everything has gone to shit theme. Oh my god. One of the first level of the game, it usually plays when everything is exploding on fire, a huge horde of monsters chasing you. Oh wow. So this is you, right? Okay. Got it. Okay. It's ass already. I'm just gonna make you feel bad. I'll just play. All right, let's rewind. Forgive me. Ooh, it has like a little James Bond feel to that. Ooh. It's very distorted. You know, my best summarizing feeling of that, like so far, I will say it hits like almost like your inner primal, like it tunes into your inner primal moment, your emotion, because there was a lot of distortion, but then there was like grooviness in there, kind of like move. You gotta get out the way. You gotta go. You gotta do something, right? And then you hear the ba-dum-bum, ba-dum, like it repeats itself. It's to keep you moving. And you hear like all of these weird sound, they kind of echo, they revert right back, or like back and forth. It almost feels like a moment of when you see or you get into a fight chat, and you know how like you start to blur out when you get into a fight. Your eyes get kind of watery, and you get so fucking mad, or whenever you feel fear, you start shaking, and your senses and everything just doesn't like allow you to, you know, fight and like move your body, control it like how you actually want to. Like that's that feeling right there, with that moment of like primal. You're just like, okay, like you have to really be in tune to this in order to move the way how you want to move. So this is how I feel of this soundtrack. The reason why I call it primal too is that instrument right there, that traditional flute in that boom, 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 boom. Like it calls into your, you know, your inner primal. Yep. It got louder. I like how that just it's doing trouble. Yeah. How cool is that? It echoes off. It echoes off, and it's just like it disappears, right? When you actually do control that emotion. So this is just like it really is your inner feelings, right? Your inner emotions to see how you're able to conduct yourself. And that ending right there, the little like drama part right there, where everything's like bum 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 and all of that cool stuff. Like it really. It's almost kind of like into like I wouldn't say what's the best I could put this, chat? Like it kind of it's like that your inner voice that tells you don't be a pussy, go do it, or it tells you that you'll be okay. You'll be okay. It's that voice. It's whether it's for good or bad, I don't know, right? Everybody has different voices in their head. So yeah, that is called Beat of the Cosmos. You know, that's a really interesting title. Beat of the Cosmos. Really ancient. Really, really galactic. So that was very tap into your spiritual feelings there, chat. So this we have Freezing Temple, Kirby's Return to Land, Dreamland, Deluxe official soundtrack. Oh wow, I haven't heard a Kirby soundtrack in a minute. Let's see. I'm expecting like Christmas. When you got that dog in you all drunk. That's true. Yeah. Oh wow, that's cool. Lower that a little bit. That's so cool. They use the whistle to represent like icy, like a blizzard. Do you guys hear from that guitar back there? I don't know if that's a guitar or like something like of the instrument. Bum ba da bum 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 ba da bum bum bum. It gives you like almost like a Wild West, like a very countryside feeling, right? And it is probably picturing this right here. It's just like it's a soundtrack to make you picture this area, windy, icy. It's very groovy, right? But then at the same time, it's kind of isolated a little bit, like a countryside, and you can really feel that. But then there's this really pretty sound to it. I can't put my hand on it. Put my finger on it, not my hand. Yeah, that noise right there. It's really alienating, you know? Very foreign. Yeah, the wind picked up. I do like the strings back there. Really cool. Okay, and do you guys hear what those strings back there, or maybe it's a synth, I don't know, how it just kind of slowly transitioned and you hear the breeze. It almost had like its own like lyric to it, right? Maybe it's the lyric to it, it's a melody, and it paints this picture of windy, snowy, wintry, but at the same time, what that instrument back there, those guitars, right, with the string or whatever it's called, it loops itself to a point where this feels like an infinite like loop right here of the terrain of this land. Like it's never gonna change. It's gonna constantly be like this no matter what. And you kind of hear that in there. It's giving that, you know, constant loop emotion feel. The effect. Like that. Yeah, it does have a like that breeze right there because of that. Like what that did, just because it changes note and it changed the melody from high to low back to high, it almost gave you that feeling of loneliness. And maybe this place is lonely. Maybe the boss that resides in this place is lonely. You can feel that. I love this part. And like the more you listen to it, the more meaning it has. It does that to you. That sounds like Kirby when he does a sucking noise. And then now you hear the sparkles, everything is sparkly and shit, the glitter. Oh, that's just beautiful, man. Hold up. Like the guitar back there, dun, 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 dun. And you had that when that came in down lower too. Like they both made it at the end. Oh my god. And then that kind of probably will represent what happened right there in the game, because you have these two melody, the two most like emotion melody, right, from the guitar and from that wind. They both came down and the other instrument came up and they both met halfway. You know what I'm saying? So that was really pretty. Really pretty, or very like, damn, that's a little emotional. Hold up. This is called Freezing Temple. That was a little emotional there. Kirby's Return to Dreamland. Man, I don't know what happened in there. I haven't played Kirby for a very, very long time. Like the more you listen to it, the more emotional it gets. Yeah, true. It is oddly contemplative. Yeah, it is. And it's interesting because soundtrack like these, like the more you listen to it, the more it like in your head, it plays this effect, chat. They add a certain tune, they add another layer, you don't hear it. But then it's like a very quiet in the background, and when you listen to the second time, right, it's repeating itself. For some reason, right, you feel different. You feel a little bit different compared to the first time when you heard it. You're like, huh, why do I feel sad now, right? But you're like, it's the same shit. Or you'd be like, huh, why do I feel this like feeling of I want to save something? Just because they add that one little tiny layer instrument in there, you don't hear it. That's all it took. And it gives a whole new meaning to it. If you really like sit into there, really cool shit. How music could really manipulate the mind and how you think of things. It's really interesting. Sounds, you know. So all for you, original soundtrack, a Tower Defense X. What is this? So chat, we got 4 soundtrack left. I'm just keeping y'all updated right now. This is a remix of the original DJ song made for a tower defense game in honor for, I think, one of the first proper tower defense games on Roblox. So this is a Roblox soundtrack. So we'll listen to it. Lower that just a little bit. Okay. Whoa, hold on. Hey, yo, this is good. It's Roblox, yeah. Wait. This is not performed live. This sounds like a live performance. It really does. Because when you hear the guitar, like it has like an echoey effect, like a reverberate. Like it's a very like a reverb, right? It's like a sounding like an echo hall effect. And the instrument, the drums, the kits and everything, I could kind of hear it a little bit. Like it has like that concert feel, the concert hall feel. It's not a live performance, is it? Ooh. I love that. Hold on, man. I like this section. Hold on. Ooh, okay, get a little metal back there. Is he gonna come up? Build up. Give it to me. Oh, come on. Ah, they didn't go with it. They didn't go with it. Yeah, I love that. Bro, hold on. That shit was fire. Whoa. What is this? A tower defense X? So this is a tower defense mode for Roblox. That was good. Like, I shit you not, chat. You could put this... You could probably put this in a radio. I truly think so. That might be a stretch. It's because of how that actually sounds like an actual band. It sounds like an actual band. Like it probably is. It sounds really good. Damn. It's because, and again, they don't have this over repetitive of like beats in there. You know, they don't have like that. Like that was my little gripe, right? Everybody has different tastes, but then with like Roblox and like the other stuff, they had a lot of like it was so quick, right? That's just me, my own personal taste. Doesn't mean it's bad, but then it's just like it tends to get a little bit overbearing a little bit. And this is great because it's just like it has a soft motion, it has like a meaning, and it has like it comes in and goes out, comes in, and then you can hear everything coming in like super hot, and then everything chills out. That's so cool because what it does is with soundtrack with music, what they do like this in video game especially, they transform the music piece because of the way how they're willing to go up and down, up and down. But then if it's just like a nice steady pace or like a really fast steady pace, it tends to only have one. It's like a linear way to listen to it, you know what I'm saying? And then you don't have anywhere else to, like, your mind, your brain to feel any type of other emotion that will kind of like how do you say, like, tick the brain a little bit, you know? Then you'll be like, oh, I like that part, you know? It doesn't do that. But that's just me going off another tangent again. That shit was great. I like that. Holy shit, that was fire. Damn. Okay, what is this? This is a band. Y'all recommend me a whole ass band. What is this? From the spin-off gacha game, Tuhu Lost Words. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. That anime thumbnail in this is like they're different. I see an anime thumbnail, but I see a real guy. This looks like one of my uncle. Like he's like one of the cool uncles and shit that he'll bring all the beer to the party. Cool guy. Okay, so this is Love Color Master Spark Tokyo Active Neats. Now, chat, this might copyright me. I'm just saying, okay? So if the stream stops midway, just heads up. Yeah. Or sometimes it'll do that. OBS will let me know. They'll be like, hey, so I'll be like, oh, fuck. The reason why I say that is because this looks legitimate, you know, and you don't want to react or listen to the whole thing of somebody that like a legit musician or artist. They will hit you with that, but it's okay. And if the VOD viewers right now, I'm gonna give y'all a heads up right now, everybody right now, if this segment gets cut off, that just means that it's copyright and I just cut it off. But don't worry, chat. This is all for everybody's enjoyment. It's okay. Oh wait, this is Nickelodeon? No way, it's Nickelodeon. Tokyo Active Deets. Okay, either way. Okay, let's listen to it. It should be okay. It should be okay. We've reacted to like orchestrated cover before. It should be fine. Ooh. Oh, I hear the Toho. The Toho, yeah. Hey, yeah, that there it is. I listened to it enough, chat, on here that I know it. that's the theme right there. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Hey, yo, that sax adds another flavor. Let me turn it up, chat. Ooh, but they got saucy with it. What the fuck is he doing? Bro's the hype man. I will admit, being performed live like this with a Toho soundtrack sounds better. I'm just saying. Ooh, Able, get it. Yeah. Ooh. Someone buy this man a drink. ASAP. Oh my god. I feel like that guy dancing in there. Bro, just by adding that saxophone and adding that trumpet, whole nother layer of vibe. And the actual piano playing of this cover, it gives a more beautiful vibe to it. This is the shit. I love that they gave it the jazzy vibe right there. Ooh. I like this. I don't know if y'all can tell. I gotta stop looking at it. Ooh, turn it up a notch. Ooh, everything's kicking off. Holy shit. Yo, hold on, bro. That was really good. That was really good, man. I didn't expect that. Wow. Holy ear blessing. Thank you to whoever recommended this one, chat. Wow. That was just a vibe to, I'm pretty sure a vibe to everybody's morning, everybody's day. That vibe to me, holy crap. I am ready to start my day. That was so good. I want to talk about what I've already said. Toho project, right? The music. It has that really cool like Euro beat, electronic generator, very fast paced beat, but then it has that traditional Japanese culture vibe in there. And the Toho music has that. And I like it, you know, it's so fast, but then it gives you like a subtle feel to it. And when these guys right here, what's their name? Tokyo Active Needs. When these guys is able to perform this live, and the piano is not an electronic generator, by the way, and it's an actual piano, and he's playing it. And what that did, it gave that concert effect to it. What it did was it gave it quality, and it gives you a more buttery volume to that piano when the Toho does this thing. Not that the original was bad, it's just that this just gives it a more, you know, eargasm feel to it. And what they did was not just that, they added that jazzy vibe, that jazzy sauce, that blues sauce to it, you know what I'm saying? Like they just gave it more oomph. And what that did was that gave it like, it just gave it like to another level. I feel like this took it to a whole nother level while respecting the OG. So I really, really like this. This is really, really cool. This honestly felt like a collaborative work, if that makes sense. It is, but then it's a lot of soundtrack when they do it, it doesn't feel collaborative work. And this feels like a legit collab. Like they gave their own, they have fun. They have fun. They gave it their own flavor, their own funkiness into the original, and they're able to make the original also shine up too. And that's the really important part. So this is just fire, man. Oh my god, that was sick, man. I might have to save that, chat. I ain't gonna lie. So that was Love Color Master Spark by Tokyo Active Needs. These guys right here, I'm gonna link the channel right here. I will link it here, right, just to so you guys can see. It's in the chat if you guys want to check it out. Right there, Tokyo Active Needs. Go check these guys out. So yeah, I'm saying that because I don't want them to hit me with some weird shit. But then yeah, like go check it out. Go support their channel. This is 5 years ago. They're probably not active anymore, but it's okay. So yeah, really good shit. Really, really good shit. So we got 2 more left, chat. We got Soundside, Last Accolade. Hope you guys are hanging on in there, chat. Hope you guys are having fun in the stream today. All right. We got 2, no context. This is, y'all just telling me this is from Counterside. If this is the game right here. So let's listen to, this is 3 minute. I got to check because Counterside, when you guys link me the soundtrack to this, It's usually like around a minute, you know, a minute or 2 minutes, but this is actually 3 minutes, so let's check it out. That's all I needed to see. That's all I needed to see, bro. All I had to hear was just that dun 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 dun, and I see a fucking graveyard stone. Fuck. This better not make me cry, I swear to God. Y'all can't do this to me, chat. You guys could not do this to me, man. What the fuck? We just got done vibing to like a straight up cool ass vibe. Yeah, y'all about to make me. This is a roller coaster of emotion. Holy shit. I'll explain later. Man, y'all got me feeling all type of way right now. Wow. What? That was beautiful, man. That was beautiful, chat. I pulled myself together. We pull ourselves out of the depths of hell. Oh, oh my god. It took 2 weeks for the request to get there. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Silver. I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah, it's been pretty, my schedule's been pretty rough. I like new stuff constantly comes out. I'm trying to catch the hype train. Chat, I'm trying to grow too, but it's really hard. Like it really is hard. I do apologize, guys. Like I really do want to, you know, listen to everybody's soundtrack and, you know, keep the community going. But it's just like I'm really trying to, you know, catch the wave. It's really hard. Yeah, but like this was this was very emotional. Like it's so emotional that like like I was able to tie a little bit of like my life into that. So I don't want to like get too deep into depth, right? So I want to talk about the game. But just like from the beginning, you could feel the remorse, you could feel the empathy, you could feel the loss, you could feel all of the regret, you know, like everything linger. The moment when you can't say, you can't talk to a certain individual because they're not there anymore, you know. And when you guys do have that ever happen, I'll hope it doesn't. But then it's just like when that does happen, it's very lonely, man. It's very fucked up. And it's beautiful because when you come to this middle part right here, it has such a upstanding moment to where the character in here themselves, they stood up. They stood up and they stopped they stopped wallowing in their, you know, in their depression. They came out. It's like seeing a cocoon and became a butterfly. Like that might sound corny, but that's truly how I feel about this piece. You're cocoon. You're trapped from this depression, this emotion, right? And some people can't get out of that. I'm serious. And then it's just like some people is able to find a way out. Some people might take longer. Some people might be really quick. They can move on really fast and become this butterfly. And I feel like right here, this is what happened. You know, it's like a bottle emotion just pop off, and you can hear all of this stuff, you know, like right here. Really grand, really beautiful, like just came out strong, came out stronger. And you know, because they overcome that emotion. And after that, this became a piece of struggle right here towards the end. It becomes that's such a lonely journey, man. Like that, like, do you hear that? That's such a lonely journey to become stronger, like as the individual. And it's such a lonely journey to come into term or come into peace of either happiness or come into term in a piece of, you know, conquering whatever it is that, you know, you want to set your mind to. And in live chat, that's why I felt really strong deeply to this soundtrack, right? That's why I was really quiet, because in life, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys, you know, out there, a lot of you guys, all my viewers, you know, and life is not easy. And when you have like, when you could connect yourself to this soundtrack like this, and you could see it, and you're like, you go through situations like this where you're kind of stuck, you know, and where you don't know how to move. You kind of like in this trance of your emotions, and you don't know whether you should sacrifice some certain things to move forward in life, but you're kind of afraid to sacrifice that thing, whether it be time, whether it be money, whether it be people that you might have to cut off because they're just not healthy for your life, and you're so scared to do it. But the moment when you could find which part of that is you're able to let go, it's hard to let go, right? That's the thing that a lot of us are scared of. And when you finally let go, and then when you finally overcome that, which is kind of like the middle piece, you finally overcome that, you finally risen, and you finally able to take that first step. But that's not the only solution, because now you took that first step, and now here comes the hard part. You have to maintain that step, chat. And this music is like that. That's why this ending piece right here is so hard and lonely, that in life, that's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be a lonely road, you know. But sometimes some people are lucky, they have, you know, things to support them. But at the same time, it looks like that on the surface, but you don't know what the individual, how they actually feel, right? It might be a really lonely journey. That's why you have a lot of celebrities, you have a lot of rich people, they feel lonely. And that I feel, and I talk about it from this to like everybody else out there, right? Like who walks this road, or who's afraid to come out and better their life, you know, become stronger in life, because you can't wallow in this. If you struggle and you like you sink yourself into this, it's like that's like a year or 2 year that you're drowning yourself, you know. So it is really hard. It's not easy, but I hope that anybody that's going through that really comes out of it. I'm sorry this got really real and shit, but that's how I feel from this soundtrack. Like this soundtrack really put me through it, man. Like I really mean that. This is beautiful piece, man. Holy shit. This is called The Last Accolade. Now I don't know anything about this game, by the way, chat. So yeah, this is a gacha game, by the way. I do know Counterside. I lied. I do know Counterside, but I never played it. So yeah, beautiful soundtrack. Oh my god, y'all got me talking, dude. Like chat, you guys do not want to get me talking. I could fucking yap. I'm just saying, okay. I could yap. Like I could get in there. That was beautiful, man. Like I'm not even gonna lie, man. That shit got me thinking, man. Like it's hard, dude. It's a tough road, man. Be strong, chat. You guys could do it. If my lazy ass could do it, you guys could do it. So yeah. So this, okay, last one right here. All right, guys. My bad. I got a little emotional there. So last soundtrack of the day. Let's get it. Woo! Y'all put me on a roller coaster of fucking emotion. We went to straight up peak to got me thinking about life, man. And then now we got Bloodborne. Soundtrack official. Cerberus, the first hunter. Oh boy. Let's get it. I love this game. I played Bloodborne. Played it. They need to remake it. It's been so long, I don't remember this soundtrack. That cello's doing wonders. Hold on. Do you guys hear that? Let me pause that. Let me talk about that really quick. It came in. You could feel. Damn. Like you could feel that was really heavy. That's a lot of sorrow behind that. And when everything just swells up, it became drama. It became this problem. And they didn't blow it in your face either. They didn't lead it to a way to make you think that, like, oh, it makes you want to cry. What this did, you guys hear that? It went, oh, it slowly let you down. And that's lonely, man. And what? You guys hear that? Bum, bum, bum. Oh. Danger. There it goes again. It lets you slowly down right there. Wow, that was so powerful. That was powerful. Wow. What? Why does Bloodborne? Why does Dark Soul like music just makes it so hard to breathe, man? It really does. That second part right there in particular was hauntingly beautiful. The reason why I say that is because you can hear from the cello. Bum 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 bum. Right, I'm not singing, I'm sorry. But then it's just like it became very melodic. And for a soundtrack like this, you will think creepy crawly, you will think big drums, you would think big steps, you would think like danger, right? But if this is for a boss or this is for something, you hear that almost emotional, and it makes you think like, damn, you know, like a friend, or it makes you think like someone who got turned into something, and then you're playing and you're like, oh fuck, man. Like it's just it's such an emotional piece right there. And you have all of the creepy stuff on the side too, but it wasn't really pronounced. It was in the background, and it gives you a sense of danger, yes. But then the most important part of that part right there, that from the soundtrack, was that cello. How it wants to be heard. That's kind of depressing. Okay, the depressing just upped the notch. What the fuck was that? My god. That's fucking beautiful. That's so cool. That's amazing. That's amazing. That's holy shit. Okay, where do I start? Where do I start? That was peak, man. If peak was, if you have to use a word peak for a soundtrack, that was peak. It's the third phase. The third part right here, it's so cool. And it's so cool how they're using the same motif. And not just that, that motif is fucking emotional. It's so powerful. It has so much meaning behind that. And they use that And what they did this time, they added the vocals in the back. They added the choir in the back, and not just any choir. They added the manly choir. They added the male vocals. And what that did was it probably represented this guy. It's been so long, I don't remember who this guy is. But then it probably represented is a dude, right? But then it gives it like a more powerful, almost like tough love feel to this. And this whole time I'm listening to this, you feel the lonely journey, and you feel the journey of having to fight people, or having to deal with things, and having to see things like happen before your eyes, you know? And you could just feel the history of that boss. It's so grand, and it's so fucked up. It's so beautiful, man. My God. My God, that's beautiful. Holy shit, chat. Like, I'm not even overreacting. Do I recall the final boss? I don't. It's been that long. Like, we fought so many bosses that I totally forgot. It's been that long, man. Yeah, it's been that long. Bloodborne was one of the games where I played it, and I kind of rushed through it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was playing it, I was just like going, fighting. I didn't care too much about the dialogue, which I fucked up, right? I should have definitely paid more attention, but then I was kind of young, so I was just like, I didn't really appreciate it as I would like now. That's why if they do a remake, I would definitely play it. I would stream it for sure, and then I would definitely soak it in this time. Yeah, no, I forgot. Yeah, that. Oh my God, German the First Hunter. That, Chad, what do you guys think of this one? What do you guys think about this soundtrack right here in particular? Like, to me, that was strong, man. That was strong. It's almost like looking through the eyes of this guy. Like, if you were to look, like, if it's one of those soundtracks where it's hard to breathe, man. Like, it really is. Like, it was so intense. It was so like, it's like, I'm not even worthy to listen to this soundtrack. I'm not even worthy to see things through the eye of this guy. This is how I feel about this soundtrack, because I feel like we're seeing through it. And it was so overpowering for me as a listener, to the point where it almost feels like I see some shit I don't want to see, that he's seen. And I'm not worthy to see that, you know? That's how I feel from this. It's so powerful. What a fucking beautiful piece, man. Oh my God. Okay, so yeah, Sony, fuck, man. If Sony holds this, I swear to fucking God, I'm losing my shit. All right, chat. I hope you guys have fun today. And I hope you guys have fun listening to me having a fucking tangent. Me just like, you know, just railing off, and I'm just kind of like speaking out of my ass. But I hope it really was enjoyable for all of you guys today. And I hope I didn't like scream into your ear too damn much. But then I really have fun. And I do have my own moments where I just kind of like, you know, like, I do tend to soak myself really deep into there. But I do hope you know, like, in the future, I do want to like become a little bit better for you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, make it more pleasing for you guys in the ear, and also, you know, just watching. So yeah, chat, that was it for the stream today. I will see you guys. I don't know about tomorrow. Tomorrow I might take a day off, or maybe tomorrow we could stream, do something else, maybe finish Stellar Blade, because I need to finish it. But all right, chat, bye guys, it's been fun. I appreciate every single one guys dropping by, and I hope you guys enjoy the stream, guys. Bye, catch y'all later.